I'd like to take this time to plant a seed for you, to plant an idea that will hopefully bring you peace and surround you in love with each raindrop that ever falls and with each breath that you take in. Take this moment to allow yourself to just be a little bit more comfortable. Take this moment to have some time just to yourself, and take this moment to just be and to become present to it. And as you settle into this moment, I invite you to soften. Soften your eyelids so they close, or maybe just soften your focus. Soften the muscles that are bringing themselves into your awareness. Create a little space between your eyebrows by relaxing the muscles in your forehead, and drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Soften the ideas or the expectation of how you think this might go today, and allow yourself to settle into being present to what is happening now. See if you can allow everything else to fade into the distance as you begin to focus on your breath. Breathe as you normally do. Do not change anything. Simply inhale and exhale. Your body knows what to do. It has been breathing since the day you were born. Allow it to continue as you bring the awareness into your mind. Notice the temperature of the air as you inhale, and notice the movement of the air as you exhale. Bring an awareness to where you feel the cool of the air as it enters, and where you feel the movement of the air as it is exhaled. Continue to breathe as I invite you to listen, to become present to what is truly a part of us, to what is now, and to what is both now and everlasting. Your thoughts may wander, and that's okay. When they do, simply invite them back by focusing back to your breath, inhaling and exhaling. Our breath and the air that we breathe, they are as old as the earth. We are sustained by the same air that was around when fish first crawled out of the water. We breathe in oxygen as we inhale, and we let go of carbon dioxide when we exhale. The plants, in return, breathe in the carbon dioxide and exhale the oxygen back to us. There is a rhythm to this exchange as the air changes form. It changes its content, and yet it is still air. There are days when the air is clear and it seems easy to breathe. There are days when the scent of the air carries us into the memories of our youth, and some days when the air feels thick and heavy and it can feel like it's weighing us down. The air is constantly changing, and yet it is still air. We can't see that it's there, but we know that it is. Breathe that in. Inhale and exhale. And like air, water has been around since Earth came into being, and it is constantly changing. On days when the air feels heavy, it's because the humidity is high. The water has evaporated and become invisible and yet noticeable part of the air. Water has changed its form. We can't see it, but we know that it is there. We can't touch it, but we feel its presence. Water evaporates, and when this happens, we think it has disappeared. We believe it is gone from us. But it isn't gone. It rises into the expanse of the sky and becomes clouds. Sometimes clouds rain back down, showing us that water hasn't left us at all. that it has simply changed its form. Sometimes water becomes the snow and ice on top of a mountain or in the middle of winter. In spring it melts, filling the streams, moving rapidly and navigating the rocks as obstacles that have been placed in its path. Water moves without hesitation, but in spots it can become still like glass. All the while water is changing, but it is the same water that has always been. Some days the water is clear, and other days sediment has been stirred into it. Either way, it is still water. Breathe that in, inhale, and exhale. We take water in, and it changes form again, sustaining us, fulfilling us. Some days the water exits through salty tears, watering the garden of being like rain when it is needed most. And some days the tears come like storms, a torrential downpour of emotion, carving away at what was and divining a new, unexpected path through good intentions like a wound. Water can be like that. It can be devastating and it can be nurturing. It can be rough and it can be calm. It can be liquid and it can be solid, or something in between like fog or steam. But all the while it is still the same water. Breathe that in, inhale, and exhale. Like air and water, we are constantly changing. Sometimes life feels easy and like it flows smoothly, and other times we find ourselves navigating obstacles like rapids and eddies, but all the while we are only ourselves. And we love. Love is as old as the water and the air. We love from the core of our being, sharing this love in thoughts and actions. Continue to breathe, inhale, and exhale. When we love another being, we cannot see this love, but we know it's there. We can feel its presence, surround ourselves with it, and even breathe it in. Sometimes love is sweet like a child, or like a lingering scent of night jasmine in the early morning air. Sometimes love is an invigorating relief, like a waterfall in a mountain pass. Sometimes love takes the form of a friend, revealing itself in kindness and laughter. And sometimes love takes the form of a significant other, showing up in touch and connection. Sometimes love is easy, and other days love feels challenging. But it is still love. It is a guide, and it is the path. We can't see it, but we know it's there. And sometimes we feel like it has left us. When a loved one dies, we grieve this loss. We grieve the love that we think has gone away. When a relationship ends, we grieve the same. But love hasn't gone away. It is still there. It has simply changed form. When water changes form, we don't question that it has gone away. Rather, we understand that it has simply changed form. We know that it is still there, and that we will now experience it in a different way. When air shifts its contents, we still call it air, but we experience it in a different way, and love is the very same way. The form, the body in which love is stored may change, but the energy of that love remains. Breathe that in. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in love like you breathe in air and allow it to fill you. Allow it to bring to you what you need and exhale it out, letting go of the ideas that no longer serve you. Allowing love like air to change form and feed something else. Breathe in the love like you breathe in the air. Feel its presence and know that like air, it has never gone away from you. It is there to sustain you as it always has been. Breathe in. Exhale and understand on a deep level how love, like air, changes form, but it is still here. Like air, we often take it for granted, not thinking about what is truly around us. Like breathing, love becomes automatic, and in its way, it slips out of our consciousness and into the background of our lives. It is still here. Bring it into your awareness like you bring your breath into your awareness. Breathe love in, inhale, and exhale. When tears come, when rain comes, when you thirst for more water, think of love. It nourishes you and releases you. You become free to accept love in whatever form it takes. Breathe that in, inhale, and exhale. Allow yourself to water the garden of your being with love. Know that this love is as ancient as the air, as water, and as the earth itself. Love will continue to surround you and be a part of you. You may not see it, and sometimes you may forget to feel its presence, but it is still there. The love of those who have gone before us is still there. It has simply changed form. You just need to breathe it back into your awareness. Breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and know that you are loved. Exhale. Breathe in and know that you are surrounded by love. Exhale again. Breathe in and know that love remains with you. It just changes form. Exhale. Breathe in. And exhale again. As you continue to breathe and we come out of this meditation, keep your love in your awareness. Know that your participation today was an act of love that you did for yourself. And that when you love yourself in this way, it is a way to love others, for it radiates outward. It becomes a part of the air we share. Begin to breathe in and out with a fullness. And this time we breathe with the intention of coming out of the meditation. Bring small movements to your awareness. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Rotate your wrists and ankles. Stretch your arms and your legs. We will come out of this meditation with 2 deep cleansing breaths. So on your next inhale, inhale as deeply as you can. Get to the top, hold. Exhale like a sigh and drop your shoulders. One more time. Inhale as deeply as you can. Really fill your lungs, and when you get to the top of that breath, inhale some more. Hold. Exhale like a sigh. Bring some light to your eyes if they've been closed. And thank you for joining me for this meditation.